Hi everyone, it's the Assyrian priestess with you. I hope this finds you well. In today's reading, I'm asking the question, what is next for us? What's next? If you find yourself at a crossroads or in a situation where you're thinking about the road ahead, this is the reading for you. Oh, milk and honey in the shadows. So the first card I see is the Thinker card. Then we have Chop Wood, and then we have Orphaned. I'm reading from Wisdom of the Oracle by Collette Baron-Reid. Using an oracle deck today, something different, something colourful. Hello, second row soulmates. I see what's happening. I see. Okay, this is a cool reading. I like it. It's telling us not to take ourselves so seriously. So let's begin. What is next for us? That was my question. And we have Truth Be Told in the shadow, which I'll squeeze in on the side there, but you probably can't see it. So you find yourself in a situation where you're strategically trying to plan something, or you are planning something. You're thinking about something. Maybe you're overthinking it, but not necessarily. That's a question for you. You find yourself contemplating a matter at hand because you're just not sure about something. There's something you're just like wondering about, thinking about, maybe planning, maybe even researching. And the advice is to balance that with just the everyday. Sometimes we can get so stuck in the plan, the goal, the task, that we neglect everyday life, but we also get lost in the problem we're trying to solve as opposed to just relaxing a little bit from the effort of thinking and just chopping wood, carrying water. I believe that's like an old, either a Zen koan or it's from an ancient script, I believe. Let me know in the comments if you know. But the Chop Wood card is attend to your daily tasks and relieve yourself of the overthinking. What's really happening for you? Like, I feel like card 3, and I don't usually read card 3 as an underlying psychological card, but I feel like it is. Deep down for you, there is a fear of being abandoned, or there is a experience of being abandoned that sits with you in a very deep way. And that's okay. That's a lot of people. Perhaps you really were orphaned or abandoned as a child. Perhaps you experienced being adopted or having to be cared for by people not your family directly, etc. Or maybe you were orphaned in other cruel ways, by life, by global conflict, etc. So this is a common story. It's a global story. But I see here that it doesn't get you down. It's just part of the baseline for you. There's an underlying baseline of, if I don't look after myself, if I don't plan and control every task, I will be abandoned. I will be alone. I won't survive. What is really the fear of the orphan? It's survival. Because humans are wired to connect, to attach, to primary caregivers. It's just biology. It's how the species survives. And so when we are orphaned, really the fear of that and the risk of that is our very survival. So I can see here you're thinking about, I need to plan something for my survival. Maybe it's money, maybe it's work, maybe it's health, there's a problem you're trying to solve on your own that is related to your survival. And the message here is to chop wood, carry water. Or maybe another reading would be that you're so busy with daily tasks that you just feel like you're so alone in this. You're so alone in this. The second row is interesting. So we have the soulmates card. This is you and your beloved, you and another, your best friend, your animal, kindred, species. I know a lot of you out there are very connected to your animals that you raise. I love that for you. It's beautiful. A soulmate is another creature, human or otherwise, that is a kindred spirit, let's say. Someone very close to you, someone who you just, for whatever reason, whether you chose it or not, maybe by circumstance, you're like in this life together and you find yourself together with this person or this other creature. And again, we have this theme of trying to solve something, because the next card is chaos and conflict. There's something that's not clicking in your mind about this other person, or maybe the problem you're trying to solve involves the other person and you're unsettled about it. Maybe you're unsettled with each other, like maybe there are direct words spoken or an argument's been happening or happened. Chaos and conflict can mean that, definitely. If there hasn't been an argument that's happened on the surface, it's certainly happening within your spirit. And then we have a really yin card, time for a nap. Maybe you're tiring yourself out trying to solve this problem. Doesn't have to be that way. Just rest. Just sleep. Chop wood, carry water, take care of your daily tasks, and prioritize your rest as well and rejuvenation. Because look at what we have here, and this came out in a recent reading, which is remarkable. Co-create a new life. The cards co-create a new life, and final card out, regeneration. Okay, amazing. There's something you need to do together for this problem to be solved. I don't know if that's what you want to hear, because I saw in the first row that you're used to solving everything on your own. Maybe you're a long-time single person and you've just met someone who you really like or you get along with, or you just think, you know what? It's the apocalypse, so let's do this. The answer here is to do it together. That's where the regeneration will come. That's where the new life will come, where maybe you have felt abandoned before, because the regeneration card is covering the orphaned card. So there is new life for you that will be very rich and very fecund and very rewarding. It's just sprouting now. It's just showing the sprouts now. It's not a garden yet. The regeneration card looks like a volcanic ash wasteland. But here's this tree that's survived and is sprouting. So maybe you do find yourself in a wasteland of volcanic ash. Maybe you've experienced cataclysmic loss. Maybe you've experienced cataclysmic loss of a soulmate because of this argument you've had, or because of the chaos and conflict you experienced. And so another reading or interpretation would be to get on with your daily tasks, sleep and prioritize your self-care. And the co-creation of a new life will happen, and it will regenerate you. With or without this soulmate. I sense it's with, but only you know the circumstances of your life. Like, if you have ended a relationship, then it's ended. You know that. So the new life is for yourself and on your own. But if you've just met someone, or you're grappling with another, I sense the co-creation is together. And co-creation, I like Collette Baron-Reid's interpretation, because you've never seen two creatures more different in your life. I mean, you have an owl perched on what appears to be some sort of tightrope, and a jaguar looking, maybe they are looking in the same direction, I don't know, but you just kind of think, how are these two ever going to co-create anything? So maybe you find yourself with an unlikely companion that feels uncomfortable, that causes chaos and conflict. And I guess chaos is like this uncomfortable feeling. It's like the Five of Wands. It could be Five of Swords, literally, that's the conflict card, but chaos is like the Five of Wands energy. It's that uncomfortable, like, we just don't creatively see eye to eye, and I'm so frustrated. I still love you, but you're really frustrating me. It's that energy. And then we have community in the shadow. Community is a really big theme right now. The global community, the local community, building community together. Yeah, so let's leave it there. Oh, look, serendipity. How nice. I wish you well. I would like to kindly ask you to remember to like this video, subscribe if you've been following for a bit and you're like interested. It helps the channel grow. And of course, if you don't, no pressure. I will see you next time and leave you as always with my love and courage until we meet again. Bye for now.